Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Entrepreneur Power Hour, where we show you how to build any business you want with the power of video marketing. And let's recap on how you can do that. So, first, I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen, Mr. Dan?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so first we talked about video marketing. Why is it so important? Well, it hits about just every industry you can think of. You can think of an industry, you can have video marketing in it. Now, how do I know that? I've made videos for education, crypto, real estate. I made them for yearly presentations for software, e-commerce, personal development, anything you can think of, anything you can market or get out there that somebody will put their money, their real hard-earned money behind. You can do video marketing. And I showed a few examples, and then I had you guys talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we said, hey, it's great that, okay, video marketing is great, but then, making videos sounds tough, right? You got to have to do all this and that, find the software, and it's confusing. So I didn't do anything too crazy. I went to a website called Biteable. I had Dan and Marty just pick out a couple things they'd like to do. I didn't tell them what to do. I just said, hey, pick a business that you want. Um, as we said before, Dan picked out the cake business, and we just took Pixabay, took some cool images, and made a little preview out of it. And this could be used for someone's legitimate cake business if they were making cakes for weddings or special occasions. And then I also did a whiteboard video for plumbing with Marty. Show them how easy it is with a little creativity with Pixabay.com that you can make an explainer video. And I went through the history of how video is evolving. Now, not only can you do it with explainer videos, but if you can make those videos, if you want to do live video, how much is that going to get you? How much do people trust you? And you can say, percentage wise, I almost say it's 95% you're going to trust somebody if they make a video, even if it's not the best video in the world. If they make a video, you're more likely to buy their product or service because it's a real person. We talked about live video, VR, and we saw how far it's come with video by looking at the first commercial to where we're at now. Doing that, we get a good perspective on how do you write a good script. And basically what it is, you capture their attention, you tell a good story, you relate with the audience like we're doing here, and then you get them to act on something. What do you want them to do? What do you want the audience to do? Now that they're relating, you grab their attention. What do you want them to do? What is your end goal? And that's essentially a good script. We talk about being comfortable on camera. You don't have to wing it, but you want a solid plan. You want to feel comfortable. Take some pauses here and there. I even encourage you, don't have to necessarily take a deep breath, but hey, if you take a few pauses, that's okay. And know that, hey, your script's not going to come out perfect the first time. And that's okay. You can make mistakes. We all do. That's how we make good videos. And that'll make you more comfortable on camera. Not only for videos like these, but just for the long run. Even doing presentations, this could account for. You don't want to wing it. You want to be comfortable in your own skin, and you want to go for it. Then we said, okay, you shot your video. How do we edit and upload it? And that was our most recent one. I took a couple videos here for WeVideo, and I just pulled them here. I showed people what I could do in WeVideo. It's wevideo.com. And I went to a couple projects. I hit edit, and I just took literally a video that I'd shot with my phone and played around with it. We added some text. We did some funny things, and we just had a good time. I showed also a little bit about what I do with my news videos, green screen and all of that, making videos like this and how I do that. So you can go to the entrepreneurpowerhour.com on YouTube and take a look at those videos. Now, I'm going to ask a question, and I talked to Dan and Sean. you guys said that you want to keep moving forward and you're going to try WeVideo and editing and working with these concepts in your own time to move forward, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so for 219, so we're moving in kind of chronological order. You've created that perfect video, you've worked on being comfortable, you've edited it, it looks amazing, or you really like the way it looks and feels, and you want to get it out to the world. You're feeling pretty good. Maybe it's a breaking news video, maybe it's a real estate video, maybe you're just talking about business, whatever it is, that's fine. Here's the big question. You want people to see it, right? You want people to react to it. Now, what I found is once you have a perfect video or a video that you really like, and I made a lot of videos, tested them on a lot of different platforms, where do you upload it? Because if you're going to do video marketing, if you're going to create videos, more than likely, you're going to put them somewhere on the internet, whether it be a website, whether it be for freelancing, whether it be your YouTube channel, you're going to put it somewhere. And I had a talk with some business partners and some friends, and they wanted to know, well, I'm uploading all this content, or I'm doing all this content here. Why is it not effective? And I started to take a look, and I said, you know what dawned on me? Some people are looking for education. Some people are looking to be entertained. Some people are looking to fulfill a business purpose, or they want their, gig or something done. That makes sense, right?
Yep.
So Dan, let me ask you, you're making your videos. Other
Okay.
than your blog, and I know you have a YouTube channel, what's the effect? What do you want to do with these skills? If I said, Dan, all right, the course is done today, and we have all of these video tactics and tricks you can do, and then I taught you some WeVideo maybe on the side. What would you want to do with those videos?
I would want to be able to take that and employ it in within my blogging, but also employ it in with maybe my email marketing or my Facebook or my Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever I'm putting my stuff out there that I want people to see, but I also want them to have a way to respond back to me and have a way to, interact with me. So therefore, that's what my goal would be, is to have a good, effective video that's either encompassed in my blog or something that intros my blog and captures their attention to where they like, oh wow, this guy sounds interesting. Let me find out more about him, what he does, what he's about, and then hopefully find people that will either want to partner with me or use some of the products that we are working on putting together here to put out for people to use to help them reach the goals that they have, whatever that goal may
Okay.
be. Because, like you said, you can take this and apply it to just about anything.
Let's narrow it down here then. What would your main purpose? Would you want to educate? Would you want to entertain them? Would you want to make some money?
Uh, the two top things first would be is to help educate and help people learn that the skills are available and they can take that, and then to make money out of doing that and providing that means to them to where I can effectively eventually quit a normal regular job and focus on this.
Okay, sounds good. So, what happened is over my, I guess you could say my internet career, I'm still in the start of it. But what happened is I started to look and I started to make a lot of education videos on YouTube. Nothing wrong with that, except it wouldn't have been effective as if I had went to, and I'm going to show you a few sites here. See, when I go to a website, I want to get something out of it. Now, YouTube
Oh.
has a lot of educational content, but
Hmm.
I'm going to show you a few websites here that you can take a look at, and then we'll talk about them. Let me know if you're familiar.
I know about Udemy, and I've actually looked in and looked at some of their courses and have wanted to take some of their courses, but I also would like to eventually um, get some courses of my own up there to get people to take to help with my ultimate end goal of providing people with skills that they need for whatever they are doing.
All right. And then next, have you heard of this website?
Skillshare? Not necessarily maybe Skillshare, but I've heard of others uh, similar. That one I haven't heard of. That one's new. Okay.
And I forgot another one. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Then we have Thinkific. And then this is not the thing, but these are little websites you can use to teach people. So let's take a look. I'm actually going to sign into some of these and show you around. So if you want to educate people and make money off of it, I had a lot of friends, and I was always uploading stuff to YouTube trying to make money. I said, why is this not working? I've done all these things. I put out good information, and while there are good educational videos on YouTube, I recommend how-tos, like how to, tie a tie is a popular one. That can work well. But that's still going to be hard to make money off of. Not saying you can't do it. I know a lot of people that actually go on YouTube, use the stuff on their blog and say, hey, this is Dan or this is so-and-so, and we're releasing a course. But why make YouTube just one income, even if you do well? So I recommend going on Udemy. I made a few courses here, and here's my profile. It's simple to make. You can have different courses that you're in. You can also have different courses that you're teaching. And I got a student recently, and I'm starting to, make an income off of it. I've removed different courses. I put different courses on there. But really, what do? You take
Mm.
the skills that I have showed you in video to stand out. You take the skills of feeling comfortable, of how to write a good script, and then you make a curriculum. What will students learn in your course? Are there any course requirements? Who are your target students? So you want to think about this while you're watching the video, because, hey, not only am I showing you what you can do to make money, the method kind of, I'm showing you where you can go out and apply that in, so to speak, the real world, even though it's online. And these are lectures. You can do audio or video. I recommend doing video. But mainly Udemy is predicated on video, and then you can have a landing page. This is just a quick thing, but the main thing is your curriculum. And then
Oh.
there's Udemy. You can get feedback, and it's as simple as that. Thinkific is, and Skillshare, and all these are the same way. I have all my Google accounts, synced to them, so I can do this quick. And you can start basic here. You don't have to pay any money. You can start with classes, different topics that interest you. You can pick that, and then, or you can also create your own classes. Now, the interesting thing about Skillshare is it's not as big, but you can still share a lot here, and you can also become a teacher. Looks very, very similar to Udemy. You just click Get Started here. You want to pick a category, something like business. What's your primary goals? You can say in money or build my brand or giving back, sharing my knowledge. That would be all of them. And you can click here and create your class. Very, very, very similar. I mean, the striking resemblance. But all you have to do, really, to do this, is make videos like these, structure them in a way that you can take the good script lesson and say, how am I going to structure them towards whatever you want to do? The hard part is I can't tell you what that is. You might be into public speaking. You might be into coding. You might be into website design. You might be into video marketing. Hundreds of different things. Whatever your passion is, whatever you want to build your business on. And then
Okay.
Coursera is the same way. I have not signed up yet, but you can sign in here with Facebook. All these things you can start for free. You see them here. My courses. You
Mm-hmm.
can, and then there's obviously enterprise things. I don't recommend you know, get anything until you start. But hey, if you don't know, Kareem, I don't know what I want to make a course off of. You know, what do I make a course off of? Then there's free courses here. Get a free course. Learn about what they're doing, or even if you want to spend a little bit of money, if you want to learn something like Blender, if you want to, learn Pinterest marketing, 12 bucks is, is 12 bucks going to scare anybody here?
No.
Okay. It's even 24. I mean, think about this. How many people do you know, or how many people here have spent hundreds of bucks just on a textbook for a course? Not even the course. Gone to college, spent $1,000 on a course. You could buy 100. I mean, with discounts that knock these down to 10, you could buy 100 courses. Do you have time? Who has the time to watch 100 courses?
I don't know if I'd
I
have
don't.
time, but I would do what I could to try and watch what I could.
Yeah, no, I understand. But hey, Kareem, I don't know what I want to teach. Literally. And I'm not saying copy. I am not like,
Mm.
big disclaimer. I am not saying copy. What I'm saying is get the course, take some time, sit down, watch it, understand it, whatever you're passionate about. And then that's up to you to find out what you're passionate about. Go out and experience the world, and you'll find something. Or watch some
or
videos.
or
If
something will find you maybe.
or maybe you'll watch a video and something will find you. If you're not passionate about anything, that's a whole separate course, I think, in and of itself. Then we can talk about video marketing. But if teach art to others, that sounds cool. Or just pick something. Don't think about it too much if you're not. Just pick something or pick what you're interested in. Buy the course. Once you bought the course, go through it, learn the fundamentals or the important points, see how you can do it better. I think, or see how you can market to a specific niche, or see how you can market to someone who really cares about what you're doing.
Now, I would like to jump out and say it's interesting when you were talking earlier about the video editing and stuff and learning how to get comfortable on camera and stuff. I think my niece could have used some of the guidelines and stuff that we talked about because had to do a video and upload it for her communications class. But she had to actually do a video and have 9 people there and everything and do it and give a speech and stuff. And she was clearly not comfortable, clearly not, in the mode of wanting to do this and not even really prepared for it. But I think had she watched some of this stuff, she could have gotten some of the good points, some of the things that she could have taken, even if she wasn't creating a video per se to do for marketing, but she still could have incorporated some of those same techniques into doing this special, simple video for school for a teacher, and she probably would have gotten a very good grade as to where the type of grade she's probably going to get for right now is not the greatest grade because I was there and watched her as she went through it. And having myself done videos and edited videos and done things, I saw a lot of things, but I couldn't really say a lot while I was there in front of family and stuff like that. I didn't want to put her on the spot. But I see the value of this particular stuff just in general, even now. I wish I could have told her about it before she started.
Yeah, definitely. And here's the best thing. Okay, so we went over this. After you make a course, and if you don't know what to make a course, look, make videos and increase your sales. Learn how to make video blogs and advanced video marketing. How to start a YouTube channel. How to make cool animated demos. How to create a promo video. And then Skillshare, take those same videos and upload them. Coursera, you can do the same thing. And then Thinkific, once you start making money, you can come here, and then you can start hosting your courses, and that will make you a little bit of money. But starting with Udemy, Skillshare, and Coursera, you can start getting your courses up. Whether it's making video marketing or whatever it is, you can start to make some money. Okay, say, Kareem, maybe you don't have time for making courses, or you don't know what to teach yet. That's fine. Let's say you want to make videos to entertain people. I found YouTube is best for entertainment. If we'll take a look, and I was showing this actually the last time, the Rad Brad, you can see I even watch a lot of gaming stuff here. If you're into gaming, sports, whatever you're into, there are people who get paid a lot of money just to play video games or to talk about sports or to talk about politics, Definitely you want to be careful with that, but hey, look, sports talk. How many people are into that? You can see NBC's big name, but there's people who do reviews. Do you want to review tech gadgets? Now keep in mind, a lot of these, can be saturated, and it's going to take a while to do. So you have to be passionate, and YouTube's a very long-term game. So while I do recommend it's good for entertainment, it's going to take a while, and you're going to want to come up with other means to fund it. One can be launching a course Udemy. Other things can be sponsorships. If you do enough tech reviews, people get interested and say, hey, maybe so-and-so wants to sponsor you. Or you can use the website Patreon. Are you familiar with Patreon, Dan?
Yep, I am. I was going to also say is, and we talked about this before in the past when we've done stuff in the past, that it's always good to have multiple streams of income, so that way as you're building up one or working on something, you always have something coming in and you're not relying on any one particular thing, because in that way, as you're working and building and growing, you have a little something coming in somewhere that helps keep you moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Another competitor to YouTube, if you don't want to use YouTube, and you don't like their terms, and I can understand why, is Daily Motion. It's the same concept, just a little bit smaller, or Vimeo. Vimeo has actually higher things. You can actually have plans, or you can just join for free, but you are limited on. The problem is with Vimeo and Daily Motion, since they're not as big, you're a little bit limited on the size you can upload. You can upload a 10 gig video to YouTube. They just have so much space and they're so big. So now that I've covered, and I primarily look at them for entertainment purposes. They're more long-term games, where Udemy, if you have course ideas or you get course ideas, you can start to make money, a little bit quicker. And I'm not saying any of these are instant, I'm going to make, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you could. It'd be rare. But most of this is going to take long-term, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. With Udemy, Skillshare, Coursera, and Thinkific. Now,
Yeah, in your video editing, we could use that here, because that big disclaimer flashes across the screen saying disclaimer.
yeah, that's true. And then, hey, you can even do video editing and video marketing and tips and tricks on YouTube. A lot of people have done it. And you can even show people the cool things you've learned here, or do whatever you're passionate about, but do it in an entertaining fashion. See, the way I see YouTube is you can have a lot more fun, but it's just going to be a long-term game. You can review food, music, video games, pop culture, whatever you're interested in. But then you say, Kareem, YouTube's a very long-term game. Udemy is a longer-term game. It's going to take a while. And building a course takes time, right? You have to write it out. You have to come up with the ideas. You're going to have to watch that script video and make multiple scripts. What if I just want to make money now? There's a lot of people who just want to make money now, right? And
Right.
don't you want to make money now sometimes?
Yeah, but easier
But
said than done.
yeah, and I understand it's easier said than done. Now, to start making money, what is the quickest? If someone came up to me and said, Kareem, what is the quickest way I can make some money? I'd like to make some extra cash. And there are a lot of people that ask me this. I want to get online. I don't want to do a super long-term game. What is the quickest way I can make some money? Now, I would say if you can take the concepts you learn from Biteable here, if you can take the concepts you've learned from WeVideo, and if you're willing to go on Fiverr.com or Upwork.com, those are the quickest ways. Why? Because you can do gigs for videos, and I do them also for voiceovers. What is that? For like $5, you can do a spokesperson video. Now, why would you do videos for like $4 or $5? Because if you can do a video, think about this, in 10 seconds for $5 and make $4, then you'll be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can make so many of them. And that's what I've done, just to, do quickly. And it's a lot of fun. This is the quickest way if you have videos, or there's many more talents as you can see here. But if you want to do the quick way that, Kareem, I just want to get a little bit of cash, or I just want to start making cash online, I would recommend Fiverr.com. Yes, YouTube is good. Yes, Udemy is good, but they're not as quick. But, the returns can be really, really high in Udemy and Fiverr too, especially if you do affiliate marketing. But if you want to get started, then Fiverr, I'd say, is the quickest one. Why? Because they'll send you traffic. And YouTube and Udemy will also send you traffic as well, but you're going to have to take a lot of time to really, really build. Where here, you set up a gig and then, bam, you have it. And then you can actually see how much traffic is going to you if you click on analytics, and you can kind of test and play around with what's happening. You can also go to gigs and see how your impressions are faring. This is how many impressions I have, 6,000, how many clicks, how's it converting? And I'm always, working and refining to make that better. And then Upwork is similar. What's the difference between Fiverr and Upwork? Upwork is a little bit more long-term. So you're going to find people on Upwork who really, really want maybe more long-term commitments. And they're going to want something maybe like, 10 or 20 videos as opposed to 1 or 2 on Fiverr. Not to say you can't have work, but then you can see like different things here if we search for jobs. And I haven't been on Upwork in a while. I mainly do Fiverr. I'm doing YouTube and Udemy. You can get freelance video editing. A lot of these things will be ongoing, and then they may also want some more intermediate expert people here because they're going to pay you maybe a little bit more, but it's going to be on a long-term basis. So you want to see how much you want to commit. This is mainly freelancing. So I'll divide it almost into 3 groups, the way you can think about it. You can do education, which you get paid on a passive basis through the courses you make. You can do entertainment, I would recommend in these sites, and you can get paid from Patreon, sponsors, and different ways. However, you can make passive income. However, it's more based on what people, find out you than necessarily you're educating them on something. How much do you entertain them? How much do you relate to them? That works with Patreon, affiliate marketing, or if you get sponsors, whatever you're doing. And then if you want to do something quick and something fulfilling, fun with freelancing, and you'll get to do a lot of experience, I recommend Fiverr and Upwork. And if you take the lessons you've learned in WeVideo and Biteable, start to get on these sites, log in, play around, see what kind of courses you want to make, see what kind of freelances you want to make. And that's mainly it. That's mainly all I have. So basically, do you have any questions? I didn't have too much today for this one, but I did want to show those sites.
No, I think I'm fine. Because a couple of them I knew. I have tried to do stuff on Upwork. It's a little bit harder, and I mean, I admit I've had troubles finding stuff on there, and so I haven't really focused on that side. But I've found other ways to, and been creative in that sense. That's the other part is be a little creative too. Don't just look at the run of the mill things that everybody else looks at. Find something that needs to be solved for somebody. If somebody has a problem or issue, figure out a way how to do that for them. And that's an additional way. That's just an additional thing to add on top of all the wonderful ways that you've added.
What would you say is the difference in your experience between YouTube and some like Udemy? Or not Udemy, Upwork?
Um, I think with YouTube, even though, like you said, it's long term, I think it's still faster than, say, like Upwork, because Upwork to me is they get really specified on things and stuff, and they want certain things, and they really are looking for this or that, or and they only want people like sometimes in certain countries and certain. So with YouTube, you have a bigger audience. So I think in that sense, you get out there a little bit more. Um, so I think but it goes again to what you're looking for and what you're wanting and what you need and what you're targeting. I think that's the other part of it.
So who do you want to target after?
For me, people that are, I would say more my age range and stuff because of the fact that I am older and I'm still trying to, you know, uh, find, get my information, get what I want out to that type of people. And I'm still trying to drill down my target market a little bit more, but also um, finding people that have been through as much as I've been through when it comes to trying to, you know, find the right place in this world of marketing, network marketing, that type of stuff, freelancing stuff. Um, who have been out there and been trying. They haven't given up, but yet they're still trying. I think that those are the kind of people I'm trying to look towards.
Okay. So it sounds like a combination of education, kind of. You could do some stuff on Udemy and Skillshare, YouTube, and then if you ever find something you can do as a passion for that, even take it to Fiverr and make some quick bucks. So, guys, just to break it down, there's a lot of different things you can do for video marketing. Do you want to educate? Do you want to entertain? Do you want to inspire? Where do you want to go? I gave some recommendations. Definitely entertainment falls in YouTube, Vimeo, Daily Motion. If you're into something that's going to make you maybe some quick dollars, you can try Fiverr and Upwork. And if you want to educate and you're really passionate about teaching people and teaching people well, you can go to Udemy, Skillshare, Coursera, and Thinkific. If you have any more recommendations, please put them below in the description. I just want to do a little bit of promotion and then we are good to go here. So if you enjoyed what we talked about here or any other episodes, go to rockstarentrepreneurialstarters.com or Rockstar Starters, and there we can help you get more customers for your business via YouTube video marketing. Whatever you're into, if you're a chef, do you do yoga, do you do car washes, whatever you have, are you a doctor, we can help you. And we can help you through the videos that we've shown in this program and on our channel. And to learn more about my good friend Dan here, you can go to simplysimplemoney.com and learn about him, his passion, and find effective ways to simply living without a 9 to 5. Also, Sean just came in. If you're just starting your business, you need help building the concept, and you want to make sure that concept is viable, you have a good business name, a logo, all that stuff, be definitely sure to hit up Sean C. Also, to find us, just go to youtube.com, which was one of my recommended sites to start with, and type in the Entrepreneur Power Hour. And then you will see us once you do that. Boom, the Entrepreneur Power Hour. And here we are. All right, guys, thank you very much. If you found this content useful, be sure to head to the Entrepreneur Power Hour and give us a small donation on Patreon. It helps me keep this show going, and it would be much appreciated by my audience and the rest of the people on this panel. Thank you very much for tuning in. And then our next installment will be, now that we've uploaded the videos, I'm going to actually go into a little bit of marketing here. How do you advertise and how do you share your video content in the best way possible? All right, guys, thank you for tuning in the Entrepreneur Power Hour, and you have a great night.